Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're going on a deep dive, and, we're diving into Traforama.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Traforama.
have you heard of this?
Yeah, I have
Okay,
actually.
cool. So this is a platform that, well, it's shaking things up in online advertising, and we found some pretty cool stuff about this.
Yeah. It's giving advertisers something they've always wanted, more control.
Okay?
Traforama is an open marketplace that connects advertisers directly with publishers to buy online traffic.
So it's not like just another ad network.
Not really. No, it's more like a matchmaking service, I guess, where you find the perfect website to reach your customer.
Okay, I'm intrigued. So what makes Traforama stand out? I mean, there are tons of advertising platforms out there.
They're flat deals.
Flat deals. Okay.
Yeah, that's where you can get exclusive access to a publisher's entire audience for a set period.
Whoa. Okay.
No more bidding wars, you're guaranteed visibility for your ads.
Okay, I see the appeal now.
Yeah.
Can you break down these flat deals a little more?
So there's two types. Fixed daily fee, where you pay a set price per day for all the traffic that meets your criteria, and fixed CPM, where you set a max price per 1,000 impressions and a daily limit.
So fixed daily fee is for max exposure and fixed CPM is for budget control.
Exactly.
Okay.
With fixed daily fee, you're going for total domination of a specific audience. Let's say you want to reach Canadians on a popular tech website for a week.
Okay.
You pay a fixed price per day for 7 days, and you essentially own that audience.
Interesting. That sounds pretty effective, but what if traffic to the site dips during the week? Wouldn't I be paying for traffic I'm not getting?
That's the downside, yeah. It's a valid concern.
Okay.
It's really important to do research into the publisher's traffic patterns before you commit to a fixed daily fee deal.
Okay, so due diligence is key.
Yes.
Okay, what about fixed CPM? What are the advantages and disadvantages there?
Well, with fixed CPM, you set your price and a cap on the number of impressions that you'll pay for.
Okay.
This gives you more control over your budget, especially if you're worried about overspending.
Okay, so a more cautious approach. But what's the catch?
Well, you might miss out on potential reach.
Okay.
If the website suddenly has a traffic surge, you'll only pay for the impressions within your limit, potentially leaving untapped potential.
I see. A trade-off between cost control and maximizing your exposure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Choosing the right type of flat deal depends on your goals, your budget, and your risk tolerance.
Makes sense. Okay, so let's say I'm sold on this flat deal concept.
Mhm.
How do I navigate the marketplace? How do I find the right opportunity for my business?
The direct deals buffet.
Direct deals buffet.
Yeah, it's basically a catalog where publishers show off their flat deal offers.
So like I'm browsing a menu, but instead of food, I'm choosing audiences and websites.
Yeah.
I like that, but how do I narrow down my search? I mean, with so many options.
Traforama has a bunch of filter options.
Okay.
You can filter by ad format, country, device type, even traffic type like mainstream, adult, or specific niches.
Oh, wow.
You have a lot of control.
Okay, so what if I have a specific website in mind, but it's not on the direct deals buffet?
You can request a custom flat deal.
Oh, really?
You just contact their team and tell them the website and the terms that you want, and they'll connect you with the publisher and maybe negotiate a deal.
That's great. So flexible.
Yeah, and it's transparent too.
Wow.
They have tools like flat deal statistics, which show you a preview of the traffic volume and a bunch of data before you commit.
So no more going in blind.
Yeah, and they even handle the creative moderation process for you.
Okay, so I don't have to deal with all the publishers individually.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, so just how big is Traforama?
Over 1,000 publishers, more than 2,000 websites, 30 million daily visitors.
30 million. Wow. Okay, so there's a massive potential audience here.
Yeah, and there's the top-rated websites feature.
Top-rated websites. Okay.
It shows publishers who have a good track record. It's like a guide.
Okay, that's helpful. I also saw something called aggressiveness tags.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What are those about?
That shows whether a publisher supports aggressive ads,
Like what?
like pop-unders or interstitials, which can be effective, but they can be risky for your brand image.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a balance between visibility and the brand experience.
Right.
I like that they give you the option. Okay, so this direct deal model, what are the bigger implications for the future of online advertising? I mean, is this a game changer?
That's what we'll talk about in the next part of our deep dive. We'll look at how this might disrupt traditional ad networks and what the long-term implications are for everyone. So we were talking about how Traforama could shake things up.
Right. It seems like a real alternative to ad networks.
Yeah, for years, advertisers haven't had much transparency. Costs have been all over the place, just a constant struggle.
Yeah.
And Traforama makes it simpler.
Okay.
They connect advertisers and publishers directly, cut out the middleman.
Okay, we talked about targeting, but what about how long these flat deals last?
Yeah, you can definitely lock in a campaign for a specific time. The shortest is 7 days, but there's no maximum.
So I could get a website's ad inventory for a month or even a year.
If the publisher's on board, yeah, totally possible.
Wow, that's a lot of control.
Imagine having all the ad space on a niche website for a month.
Powerful.
Definitely.
We talked about the traffic type filter, but I think it deserves another look.
Yeah, I agree. This is where Traforama really shines.
Huh?
They categorize websites by audience, not just general topics,
Yeah.
mainstream, adult, even stuff like cartoons.
So no matter how niche my audience is, I can find them.
That's the idea.
But with all these options, is brand safety a concern?
I see what you mean, but they have a system for that.
Okay.
Publishers get ratings based on advertiser experiences. It's public.
So we can see who's trustworthy.
Exactly. And there's the aggressiveness tags.
Right.
If you're worried about your brand image, choose deals that only allow those Google-friendly ads.
Makes sense. So I've picked a website, set my budget, got a flat deal that fits my brand. What's next?
Easy. Upload your ad creative. Traforama handles moderation and approval, and then your campaign launches when you planned it.
Okay.
They even give you an account manager.
So there's support too.
Oh, yeah. How about measuring results? How do you know it's working?
Good question.
They have reporting tools to track impressions, clicks, conversions, all that.
Okay.
You can watch it all happen live and adjust your campaign if you need to.
Lots of data then.
Yeah.
What if a flat deal's not working out though? Can I back out?
That's important. Flat deals can't usually be canceled after they launch.
So I'm in for the whole time.
Yeah, that's why research and planning is so important.
Right. Can't just jump in.
No, but a good flat deal can change everything for your advertising.
More than just impressions and clicks.
It's about connecting with your customer at the right time and in the right place.
Okay, so Traforama lets advertisers be more strategic.
Yes. But what about publishers? How do they benefit from this?
Yeah, that's interesting.
This model benefits both sides.
All right.
Publishers can make more money, they don't lose a cut to the ad networks, and they control what ads are on their sites.
So everybody wins.
It's more fair and transparent for everyone. But how will all this affect online advertising in general?
Big question.
That's what we'll talk about in the last part. Will this disrupt the whole ad network model? What does it mean for the future?
Looking forward to it. Let's recap what we've learned so far.
Okay.
Traforama is more than just a platform. It could change how online advertising works.
It gives advertisers and publishers more power.
More transparency, too, and a better connection between brands and their customers.
The impact could be huge.
How?
In the last part, we'll talk about all that and what it means for the future.
All right, welcome back to our deep dive into Traforama.
Yeah, we've talked about how they work, their big network, what's in it for everyone.
Right, so now the big question.
Mm-hmm.
What does Traforama mean for online advertising? Like, is this going to change things?
Yeah, that's the big question.
Yeah.
Traforama is really challenging how things have been done for a long time. You know, traditional ad networks, they kind of act like gatekeepers. They look out for their profits first, not the needs of advertisers or publishers.
And Traforama is saying there's a better way.
Yeah, basically making those direct connections, more transparency, a fairer system.
Okay, but can they really compete with the big guys?
Yeah.
You know, the ad networks have a lot of power and money.
They do, but the ad networks aren't perfect.
Right.
People are tired of the lack of transparency, the complicated fees. It feels like they only care about making money, not about their clients' success.
So Traforama's appeal is that it's simple, it's transparent, it's all about giving power back to advertisers and publishers.
Exactly. Advertisers like the control and predictable costs. Publishers like getting more money and deciding what ads are on their sites.
It's interesting that Traforama is not just building a platform. They seem to really want to change the industry.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
They're putting out articles, making videos, telling everyone about the benefits of direct deals.
They're not just selling something, they're starting a movement. They want advertisers and publishers to have control. They want more transparency. It's all about a more ethical system.
It's like they're saying we're not just playing the game, we're changing the rules.
Exactly.
Like,
Imagine advertisers connecting directly with their audience on platforms they actually trust. No more ad networks in the middle.
And publishers getting paid fairly,
Yeah.
choosing the ads on their sites. It just seems like a better system for everybody.
Better for the people seeing those ads, too.
Right. So it's pretty inspiring to see a company doing things differently and trying to make a positive impact.
Yeah, it is, but will they succeed? Who knows?
True.
It's a big challenge, but they've got a good plan, a good platform, and more people are joining them because they want change.
Right. And whether they completely change everything or not, it feels like things are shifting.
Yeah, I think so, too.
More people want transparency and control, in online advertising.
Definitely. So what do you think? Is this the future? What changes do you want to see?
Yeah, tell us in the comments what you think about all this.
Yeah, let's hear it.
This has been a really cool look at a company that's not afraid to do things differently, really pushing the limits.
Yeah, and I'm optimistic. I think the future of advertising is looking pretty good, thanks to companies like Traforama.
Me too. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of Traforama and direct deals.
It's been fun.
Stay curious, keep exploring, and good luck with all your advertising.